Do you do YouTube videos?
I just started.
Oh.
American hiker, you'll be on there. Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be doing this hike on all trails. It says it's 3.9 miles, 2.5 to 3 hours, 1,400 feet of elevation gained. And you look at the map, it's got a nice little loop built into that. All Trails says that this is a hard hike, so we'll see if that's true. All right, hike all comes down to this. Is the gate unlocked? Oh boy, and it is, which means we are off. The first time I ever did Cahuenga Peak, I'd gone up from the opposite side to behind the Hollywood sign probably about a dozen times or so, and I would always see these people far away like ants going over this peak, and I just thought they were crazy. I wasn't experienced enough as a hiker or really wanting to get what looked like a pretty extreme trail. And then one day I just decided, hell, let's do it. Let's give it a shot. And you know what happened? Loved it. Pretty much stopped doing my hike from the other side just so I could do this one more. There you go. Keep it up, brother. Morning. Oh, love that when you can kind of see the fog wisping by. Tells you how high you are. Here we go. Little peak marker right here. And then there'll be another one soon. Actually, come to think of it, I don't know if the second peak has a peak marker. I would think it would. Like, there we go. For survey reference control. This is another part of this trail right here that's a little dicey, and I recommend watching your feet, because your notion's gonna be put your foot on this, but that is slick. So just take the bigger step and come down through the middle, because I'll tell you what, I've slipped on that rock. It's not fun. Slipping's not fun on any rock, but on that rock in particular, very not fun. Oh, there we go. Now you could probably hear that highway sound a little better. And wouldn't be an LA hike without a little bit of graffiti, would it? But we're out here in nature in the world, so can't complain. If y'all have done this hike, which I'm sure at least some of you watching have, tell me what you think about it. Tell me what your favorite part is. Also, tell me what you do to pass the time on it, because there is basically zero cell service on this hill, which is hilarious because guess what's at the top of it? The dang cell tower. This is a spot where I recommend maybe using one hand. Oh, just to get down. Yeah. There we go. Oh, look at that. Look at that amazing view. Oh my gosh. It's a little sad only because I want y'all to see how beautiful this area of the city looks from up here, because it is quite beautiful. You got sprawling views of different neighborhoods and reservoirs and hills and mountains and cityscape and all that, and it is quite beautiful. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to see today. But maybe if you stick with me to the very end, this fog burns off by the time we get back to the wisdom tree, if we end up going that way, because kind of looking like we will. Okay, so now here is the one scramble I was telling you about. So going down, you do have this kind of option right here on the side, but I've never found it to be easier. So I just like to come down and do this one little bit at a time. And then you do kind of get a built-in staircase here. And then actually coming down this one, even though it looks easier, is the one that's a little bit more of a pain, because you gotta really use both hands to balance yourself. It's a little more slick and steep. That's another rock we don't step on. That one, we don't step on that one. And yep, same reason as the other one we don't step on, because we stepped on it once and it was not fun. So, all right. So that was Cahuenga Peak, and like I said, we're on our way down now. And now we've got one more small peak, little mini climb. Doesn't take much. After everything we've already done, it'll feel like it takes much, but and then after that, it's a short descent and ascent to the backside of the Hollywood sign, which again, if it weren't so foggy, would be an amazing view. You'd be able to see the Hollywood Reservoir, you'd be able to see all Hollywood. The Hollywood sign, I'm going to say, as someone who's lived in the LA area for about 5 years now, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You know, you don't see stuff like that anywhere else. And I feel like everywhere else has tried to copy it with the tourism signs that they have on the sidewalk now. And yeah, I think it's really cool, especially there's so many times where I'm driving on the freeway in a completely different part of town, and I'll look over my shoulder to change lanes or something like that, and I'll see the Hollywood sign clear as day from a distance. And you know, it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing. It's like how I imagine, you know, if you were living in Paris and you were just driving in some random neighborhood and happened to see the top of the Eiffel Tower from your car window. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? So I'm not saying that they're equal in terms of engineering and architecture, but in terms of a cool little thing that happens, yeah. Oh gosh, we are really just in this fog. Look at this. You barely make out the next peak, and it is not far at all. It is not far at all. But that's okay, because we're here to be moving. Oh yeah, breeze feels nice. That's the one benefit of fog is, heck, sometimes up here it's better than the sun. Whew. All right, see there's that humidity sweat right there. Love this hat. Bought this hat in El Salvador. It's such a good hiking hat. Wear it all the time. El Salvador is where, if you go look at my shorts on my page, you'll see one of me climbing a waterfall with a rope, and that was in El Salvador. One of the coolest hikes ever. Not overly long. It's about between the car ride and the hike and everything, it's about a half-day trip. So cool. Made great friends. Did a natural mud mask. And I want to say it cost me all of, I can't remember if it was 10 or 15, but it was like 10 or 15 bucks for the whole day. And that came with transportation and guides and fruit. So it's called the Seven Sisters. Seven Sisters Waterfalls hike. It's in Cahuenga, or just outside of Cahuenga, which is on the Ruta de Flores, which is, oh, so beautiful. I happened to be there in the spring, following the flower bloom, and rented a car, and it was just such a beautiful drive. And the hike was great too. Yeah. I know that there was a long time where, for a lot of reasons, people may have not wanted to go there, but gosh, I tell you, El Salvador is a great place. Happy to give my recommendations. Just go comment on that waterfall video if you want them. That way I can keep these things organized. Yeah. Whew. Oh, baby, nothing but fog. You know what though? You know what's really great is that one day I'll come back, share this hike with you guys when it's real nice out, and we'll get that view, and you'll see it's something. So, just a quick little note for anyone who might be wanting to come here. This side of the fence doesn't go to anything, just so you know. Nothing. So don't go there. Stay on this side of the fence. You know, I'm not the biggest rule follower on earth, but I will tell you that fences are usually there for a good reason. And if you treasure and value your life, it's probably a good idea to stay on the side of them that you were meant to. And I'm not saying that oh gosh, oh, sorry, early morning and mid-hike, didn't realize how bad and oh gosh, bad that sounded until I said it. You know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. Here, but all right, here we go. This is the one part. A lot of people screw that up. They go down too early, and it's nothing that special. Well, I don't want to say that's not that special, but you got these trail marker memoriams. So you got the Alien Getty Trail, the Getty family, very well known in LA, and this is the Hugh Hefner Overlook, which is actually this right here. And again, not much of an overlook because it's foggy, but Hugh Hefner, I'm sure all you know who that is. And then Alien Getty, for those of you who don't, the Getty family was a very, very wealthy family, and they decided to give back to the world through art, especially here in the LA community. They've got the Getty Museum and the Getty Villa. The Getty Villa is a outstanding piece of architecture. Both of them are really, and both are just filled with magnificent art from all over the world, and old furniture from all over the world, and really cool stuff. So and they left behind a real big endowment to keep that running in perpetuity. So lots of respect for the Getty family in terms of really trying to put art out there, because it's also free. It's free to go to both of those. You gotta pay for parking, but going to the actual thing's free. Hey, look, that's me again. I don't know if I turned enough for you to see me, but that's okay. One thing you'll notice is I really want the trail and the scenery and the hike to be the star of the show. I try not to show my face too much. I don't want this to be about me. I just want this to be about people maybe seeing something and saying, I can do that. I should do that. I will do that. And then going out and doing it. You know, I don't think I'm anything special or inspirational or anything, but you know, if this gets a couple of people to get outside, get moving, see some nature, see some world, make their life better, I'm all for that. And the thing I love about this trail, if you live in the LA area, you don't gotta pay anything to travel. You don't gotta pay for any equipment. All you need is a water bottle and a pair of shoes. Probably wear the rest of your clothes too. Just good advice. Last thing I need is someone doing this hike and with nothing but a water bottle and a pair of shoes. Then getting one of those tickets for obscenity, blaming it on me. Wear the rest of your clothes too. Let's use our common sense here. Morning. All right, so there we go. So if you saw the timer, we're 56 minutes from the car. I think it said 56. All right, let's see. Oh, sorry, 51 minutes from the car. And if you remember, we were 26 and change to the first peak. So we did that in just under 24 minutes from end to end. And now we are on our way back. And we're gonna see if we can find the trail that goes to that loop that takes us back. If not, we'll just go back the way we came. But yeah, it's tough to say. That no trespassing sign very much to me looked like a sign meant for cars, not for people. So, but then again, I will say, like I said, I've done this hike a couple dozen times. Show you, just for fun, this mirror is actually for cars coming around the bend, but I'll always see families here trying to take a group photo with that hill behind them. Then if you want to pause here and read this dedication plaque about Cahuenga Peak. Fairly new trail. See that dedication, December 2010. And so this trail that we did here, fairly new. But now you get to see all of this in reverse. And one thing that I think is really cool is that this is one of those rare hikes where doing it one way and doing it the other way, there's enough options and variation that it doesn't have to look the same. And I really like that. Big believer in variety is the spice of life. Morning. And I don't know who said that first, Bobby Darin, Frank Sinatra. I feel like it was one of those guys. If you know, put it in the comments. Variety is the spice of life. I'm probably way off. It's probably Mark Twain or something like that. It's probably an author from 200 years ago, not a singer from 80. But we'll see. Someone I'm sure will tell me and correct me, and I'm okay with that. Because we're here to learn. We are here to learn. And I don't mean on this video. I don't mean on this hill. I mean on this earth. That's why we're here, to learn. Learn whatever you want, learn however you want, but we are here to learn. Sorry, bro. There you go, brother. Rip it. You disagree with me if you want, but I think giving a stranger a high five when they're achieving something, that's pretty cool stuff. And that guy ran the whole trail that we're hiking. Saw him one way, he's going back the other. And there's a lot of Griffith Park beyond where we stopped to turn back. And that's another hike I've done a handful of times that I'll take you on at some point. It takes me a little less than 4 hours, but it's called the 12 Peaks of Griffith. And it's about, oh man, I want to say it comes out to just about 12 miles on the dot. And
do you do YouTube videos?
I just started.
Oh.
American hiker, you'll be on there. Oh, that was kind of fun. Not in it for me, but she'll be able to tell her friends. That'd be cool. Oh, man. Yeah. What was I saying? I was saying something. I'm always saying something. Well, consider that train out of the station. That train of thought. Oh. There we go. So, I'd say this hike, as someone who's done it a bunch, oh yeah, 12 Peaks of Griffith. 12 miles, takes me a little less than 4 hours, about 2,500 feet of gain. A couple of pretty good climbs in there, a couple of pretty difficult spots. One scramble that I truthfully don't recommend doing. All right. Hey buddy, how you doing? Go ahead. Let's see. So All Trails says that trail is after Cahuenga Peak, which we're heading back to right now. I've just never seen anything there, ever. All right, but hey, doesn't matter if we've never seen it. Supposedly it's there. That trail looks like it's there on Google Maps too, and we know that at least the feed out road's there. My concern is the condition of it. Let's go up the rocks. Get a little short in here too. Let's see if I can manage to do this with one hand while recording on my phone in the other. Oh yeah, there we go. That was the one scramble I told you about. On this one, not on the other one. Quick breath, quick photo, done. Whew. So anyway, the reason I brought up 12 Peaks of Griffith is because I believe that hike is harder than this one. Morning. For no other reason than that it is nearly double the gain and well more than double the length. Granted, the last 2 miles of it are on a paved and groomed path, all downhill. But that's besides the point. I think it's much tougher than this. Hey y'all, look at this. Look who decided to join us. It's the sun. Oh. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now it's just gotta get rid of, now it's just gotta burn off this fog in the next handful of minutes so I can actually show y'all something. Hey, like that. Now I'm kind of tempted if I can't find the trail, it doesn't matter, but now I'm kind of tempted, even if I can find it, to go the way I normally would, just out and back, because if that view is there, I'd love for you guys to see the view of the reservoir from Burbank Peak. Honestly, it's not that far. Maybe we could do both. Maybe we just add a little extra to this hike. Back to my point. Sorry, I jump around a bit with my thoughts. Let's see what we got here. Still too foggy on that side. We'll go on this side. Yeah, also still too foggy. But at least, hey, blue sky. We can make out the clouds now. Pretty cool. Yeah, so that hike is listed on all trails as hard. This hike is listed on all trails as hard. And I think what you gotta keep in mind with all trails is that if you were to rank every hike on a 1 to 10 in terms of 1 easy, 10 hard, or easiest, hardest, right? I think all trails puts everything that is a 6.5 and above in hard, because they don't want, even though a 6.5 to 7, even maybe a 7.5 is more moderate than it is hard, I don't think they want people getting stuck in a bad situation, which is fair. I can appreciate that. But so you gotta keep in mind, I think it would actually be great of them to do a 1 to 10 difficulty scale, and to have people, you know, experienced hikers hike them and give them honest ratings like that. Because easy, moderate, hard, it just doesn't tell you enough, really. And so that's why I always read the reviews of the trails too. I think that's a great idea. And then you know, obviously know your limits and all that fun stuff. But yeah, this trail is, especially that first ascent, it's difficult, but I wouldn't say that it's hard. If you're in any kind of shape at all, it's not that hard. And even I see a lot of people that aren't in any kind of shape at all that do that first ascent. And so if you want to, even, you don't have to do everything we did today, but if you just want to get to the wisdom tree, you know, I'd put that at a 6. You know, it's steep, but it's pretty short. I mean, you know, you did it with me today, and from the car, not even from the trailhead, from the car to the top, 26 minutes. So, you know, maybe it doesn't take you 26 minutes, maybe it takes you 46 minutes, and that's okay. It's not a race. It's about enjoying it. And, you know, maybe you start off at 46 minutes, and then one day you're doing 36 minutes, and then you're doing 26 minutes, and then you're faster than me and you're doing 16 minutes. You know, you never know. So don't worry about the speed I'm doing it. You just come out here and have a good time and enjoy some nature. And maybe, just maybe, you'll even get lucky enough to come here when it's not covered in fog, and you'll get to see the view. Okay, let's pull out all trails again, because fairly confident that, yeah, so it says that this trail is coming up on my right in like 2 steps. And okay, it can't be this. This doesn't look far enough up. It looks like it's a very sharp, distinct turn. So let's see what happens here. I'm gonna zoom in on us, try to level out the topography. Come on, recenter, man. Oh, it's this right here. All right, well, heck, I'm here to review the trail on all trails, so might as well give this a shot. You know, the reason I've probably never seen this is I always thought that it was a storm wash to help water get out of the trail system when it rains. Never in a million years would I have thought that this leads to a road. So this will be fun. This will be the part of the trail that I'm exploring with y'all for the first time. Oh, that's a nice shot right there. The little bit of fog. Gosh. Looks like we're somewhere. Makes it look like we're somewhere super exotic. Fog, the hill peeking out of it. The way the sun is perfectly hitting those trees to make them look all green. Oh, that is incredible. Always fun exploring something for the first time going downhill. I mean, it takes out some of the mystery, sure, but it also adds actually a little bit of difficulty. I'm one of those people that going downhill can sometimes be even a little worse than going uphill. So we'll see. But I do like this. I do like tight trails where I'm in the trees and weeds and all that. You know, can feel a spider web on my arm every once in a while. It's I feel like this is what really makes hiking. Don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with a big wide managed trail, but sometimes this can be nice too. And as long as we don't encounter any coyotes over here, we're chilling. So gosh, I was gonna say, if you have met, oh, look at this. This is lush. Look at this. Look at this beautiful, lush, untouched area. Oh my goodness. Didn't even know. Amazing. I have hiked right past that trail no less than 20 times. Because like I said, this is one of my favorite training hikes for the area. I can't believe I never knew this was here. And it's actually a pretty decent trail so far anyway. We'll find out how I feel about it when I get to that gate that probably won't open. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Let's just drink this in for a minute. I'm sorry. I know that staring at the sun probably ain't that good for you, but oh. So nice. So nice. Yeah, this will slow me down a little bit because I want to take so many pictures and short little videos on my phone to show people about this. This is, I'm going to call this fairly untouched. I mean, let's see if I run into a single other person on this trail. I don't think I will. I don't think I've ever seen anyone on it. I've never seen anyone go this way. And even from a distance, I've never seen anyone on it. So, man, this might be the new move. Man, beautiful. Thankfully, while it's growing onto the path a little bit, which is fine, I don't mind that. I don't mind if my legs get a little scraped up. It's not thorny at all. It's just a little bit of brush. It looks like this is the top of this trail. Man. Not bad, y'all. Not bad at all. Now, I do gotta... the only problem with this is I gotta constantly consult the all-trails. I mean, yeah, it's mostly one path, but you never know if there's gonna be like a little offshoot or something. So, quick little check tells me that we're right where we're supposed to be. We're gonna go down, down, down. Probably just take y'all back to the gate, and then I think that'll be a nice natural end for this video. You don't need to see me walk past the houses again or over my car. So, man, this is cool. Gotta read rock and evaluate. Looks like you got two options to get down this, and truthfully I might have chosen wrong. If you're looking for something that's just a little easier and safer, yeah, it looks like this side has a bit more of a